Hi, how is everyone doing? So let's talk about gender based abuse really quickly. A woman in Ghana has been beaten by her husband. The man practically dragged her out of the bathroom, brought her to the middle of the house, and decided to whip her with two canes, right? The only reason we know it's because someone decided that, well, this is too much and I am going to record it. And apparently, the siblings of the man who um, committed this atrocity decided that they were going to go after the person who brought this to light. And thank God the police have apprehended the man and then also have apprehended the siblings that went after the person who made the recording public. What I want to say is that as a society, you think that it's 2025, the world becoming a lot more civilized and whatnot and what. But obviously, our ideologies and who we are as a person have not evolved. Me, I have seen it firsthand. Um, Men in particular, their ideologies about women and what women represent in today's society has not evolved in any way because we continue to propagate those cultural norms that are harmful to our existence, to our coexistence as a human race. We continue to propagate those religious ideologies that are harmful to us or as a group of people. We continue to propagate them, right? We continue to say those things that put women in a lesser position in society, practically saying that women are second class women, are second class humans. And so, therefore, men take dominion over them, men have control over them, where women are supposed to be submissive and whatnot. And women are supposed to know their place, women are supposed to breed children and look after them. I have had very educated people say those nasty things. In this day and age, we are not on a plantation. You tell a woman that her role is to breed children and raise them for a man. I yesterday I saw a post that says that the reason why women are refusing to marry Anglo men is because when they step out, they will run mad. What about those men stepping out and running mad? Men in that position where men actually thinks that those humans are just trophies. Those humans just belong to us and we can do whatever we want to do with them. And once it is my wife and I am beating her, how dare you? You have to put her in her place. You have to put her where she belongs. How dare she? How dare you talk back? I have had people say, why do you allow your wife talk about issues of female abuse, women empowerment? Largely because how dare you empower women? How dare you empower women? How dare society allow women to have a voice? So, how dare you, as a man, allow your wife to have a voice? She has to be quiet and get into your house and cook for you and clean for you. And that is the society that we have promoted. That is the society that we have promoted, the society that continue to disempower women, the society that continue to degrade women, to dehumanize them. And we are just so happy. It's like we are pompous. Yes, we have a good society. We rape them, they are quiet. You beat them, they are quiet. You do whatever with them. And their place is to remain quiet and shut up so that you continue to do with them. No, not anymore. So gender based violence does not belong to this day and age that we are in. You cannot beat your wife. She's not your property. She doesn't belong to you. How do two people agree that she agreed to be your wife for crying out loud? If she were not a full human, why would she say yes to your proposal in the first place? And why do you think that you have any right to touch that woman? So our laws have to change. honestly, we need to look at our laws. We need to be careful about the things that we preach in church, because once we continue saying that women must submit and men have dominance, there are a lot of illiterate men in the church. And when you are explaining it, they do not understand the explanation that you are giving. For them, the woman is subhuman and must therefore do as the man says or be beaten. So those narratives that we continue to propagate, one thing that we have to ask ourselves is, do those teachings still belong in this day and age? We continue to say that men are the head of the household. To be a leader, must you not work for it? Or because you are born with a penis, that makes you a leader? Should we continue to propagate such things? Have we sat down to ask ourselves, what exactly are we doing as a society to be promoting those rubbish all over the place that allow some men to think that women are property, so therefore you must treat them in certain ways for them to behave? Why? In this day and age, why? The Ghana Statistical Service is saying that 33%, whooping 33% of women between the ages of 15 to 45 have experienced what? Physical abuse. What are our educational systems doing? Women who have suffered abuse, what are you doing? Become advocates. Talk about these things. Men who have suffered abuse, what are you doing? Become advocates. Talk about these things. Allow people to share their experiences. Change our legal reforms. Change the things that we propagate in the church, that those ideologies. Let's throw them out the door. They have outlived their usefulness. It's time to let them go. Those societal norms, those cultural norms that place women beneath men, can we throw them out the window? Can we? Can we do that? Then when you say, someone sits somewhere and say you are feminist, you cannot be married, you cannot be submissive, you cannot be this. Which man can control you? Excuse me. Control. You want to control another human? Have you finished? Are you done controlling yourself? Are you done managing your own life? Are you done with that? Because anyway, so the police have arrested these people, and hopefully we are all watching. And this one will follow them as well as the abuse cases to their logical conclusion. Enough is enough. We can't live in such a society. Please, that you drag your wife naked and whip her. What do you mean? How can you do that? So the men that are listening to me, that are hearing my voice, it is not allowed. You cannot do that. Your wife doesn't come second place to you. She doesn't. Anyway.